Hey everybody, it's the Fire Specialist here, bringing you another episode of our Pokemon Leaf Green Adventure. In the last episode, we went through Pokemon Tower and was able to save the mailbag from its, from Team Rocket's grasp? I don't really know what to say about that. But in today's episode, a lot of stuff has opened up to us now since we got the Pokeflute and we've, cleared off the Snorlax right here. We can basically go to the next city any way we want. I'm going to have to choose the path of Cycling Road. But before that though, let's take a look at our team real quick though. A little team recap. We have Venusaur, Grass and Poison type, Overgrowth for the ability, with the moves Razor Leaf, Sleep Powder, Leech Seed, and Poison Powder. Dodrio, Normal Flying type, Runaway for the ability, kinda useless, with the moves Hyper Beam, Tri Attack, Fly, and Peck. Mr. Rhyme, Mimian, the Psychic type, Soundproof for the ability, with the moves Side Beam, Magical Leaf, Light Screen, and Reflect. Vaporeon, Water type, Water Absorb for the ability, with the moves Water Pulse, Bite, Quick Attack, and Growl. And we have Raichu, Electric type, Static for the ability, with the moves Thunderbolt, Mega Punch, Brick Break, and Thunder Wave. And of course our Cut, Flash, Bellsprout, HM Mule, subscribe. So like I said, today we'll be going down Cycling Road. Before that though, let's take a look up here, see if there's anything of note. Oh, come on now. We're going riding together on our new bikes. Alright, not bad. Is this the person you're riding with, I'm guessing? Stop walking away. Yeah, okay. So I thought there was actually a trade in here, but I guess not. But there is this person right here. Remember me? I'm one of Professor Oak's aides. If your Pokedex has completed data on 40 species, I'm supposed to give you a reward. And trust me with an amulet coin. The amulet coin, I mean. Unfortunately, we don't have, we only have 17. So off screen, I'll have to do that too. What the amulet coin does is it doubles your prize money in battle if the Pokemon that's holding it participate in the match as well. So it's actually a very good item if you want to try and get money fast. But we'll go ahead and hop on our bicycle here. So the guard will let us through. And here we are, Route 16. A lot of these people have like poison types though. I was going to focus on Venusaur, but I guess Venusaur will have to wait a little bit. Actually, the perfect Pokemon for the job would be Mr. Mime. And we'll see what we can do here. Ooh. Nice bike, hand it over. Yeah, a lot of these people have like Machop, Machoke, Grimer, Coughing, Wheezing, stuff like that. So a good Psychic type, or Flying type, or Ground type would be really good for you in this area right here. Now, Mankey. Yeah, so after getting the Pokeflute, there's actually a lot of stuff you can actually do. There's multiple ways you can go through the game. It really opens up where you can maybe even capture new Pokemon that you want to add to your team before really doing the next couple of gyms. Like I said, we have 4 badges right now, and the next gym, you can also kind of take in any real order. The next 2 gyms, actually. And that was a pretty easy one right there. We'll go on to fight this guy because I accidentally skipped him. What do you want? So yeah, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. I haven't really talked about it a whole lot, but it is about a month away. And it's looking to be a pretty good game actually. I think the thing that's most controversial though is the fact that I think it was just confirmed like a day or 2 ago that only the Pokemon from the first 4 generations will be in the game. So you won't be able to run through Sinnoh with like a Darmanitan or... I'm sorry, I'm keep yawning. Before I go into more about that though, Mr. Mime's trying to recycle. It's a very interesting move. If you have a consumable held item and it's already been used, then you can actually use your cycle to get that item back. So you use a citrus berry, you just recycle, you get a citrus berry back. I'm not gonna learn it though. I think I like my moveset the way it is. We have a little bit of type coverage of stab, we have defensive options. So yeah. But like, you won't be able to go through the Burning Diamond Shine Pearl with an Aegis Slash, you won't be able to go through it with Zarina or Galarian Weezing. You won't be able to do all of that. Or maybe not Galarian, I'm not sure. Normally in these games now, if there's an alternate variant of the Pokemon, you can actually use both of them in the game. Come out and play Little Mouse. Am I right? She's not out in front though. But yeah, basically some more fighting types and whatnot. I'll go ahead and cut out these couple of battles here so we can just move on. And I'll show you the actual Victory Road itself. I think I said Victory Road. I meant to say Cycling Road. My bad. Alright, we're done with that. Mr. Mom's almost level 36. That boosted experience really coming in handy. This is the start of Cycling Road. Once you start going on here, you will actually automatically move. It's supposed to be like a hill. It will be harder to go back up it. You will see that here in a minute. But I will just click one button. And there we go. So as you see, it just kind of moves by itself. It can be a little bit tricky, but hopefully we can get through here. And you're heading to Fuchsia? That's right, Fuchsia City. I think in terms of gym order, I'm going to actually do the Fuchsia City gym next. Because in my opinion, the Saffron City gym is a lot harder. And here's a Weezing. We actually saw 2 Weezings earlier. Off screen, and on off-screen land. Not too bad though. I actually really like Weezing, and I used Galarian Weezing on my first go-through of Sword. It's a fun Pokemon. It's got like a base 120 defense and learn stuff like Will-O-Wisp and Flamethrower. So it's really good. It's got ways to handle steel types, that's for sure. Raichu, go to level 33. We have another Coughing here. So what's your guys' opinions though on Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, and even Legends Arceus? I'm really Arceus, as Michael M&J TV says. I feel like I'm actually more excited about Legends Arceus than Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, even though I've been wanting a Generation 4 remake for a little while now, because it'll be the first remake besides Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, where the big difference is not a physical special split. We really? Wasn't there only like one smoke screen? Alright, well we'll go with Venusaur, because it should be able to pick it off with a Razor Leaf. It is special based, and the reason it is more physical defensive. Look at that, gonna miss back-to-back Thunderbolts. That is okay though. We'll probably just go off and heal later on. Sorry, Raichu. And we'll see if you have any fighting types. I think he has fighting types. So it sounds like Venusaur can handle fighting types. Isaiah with a Machop. Nice. You know, fun fact, a lot of fighting type specialists in the Pokemon series, except for maybe one, always has a, really, this is the episode that's missing. They always seem to have a Machop or a Machoke or a Machamp on their team. It's always someone on the Machop line that's on that person's team. I know Machamp is like one of the more popular fighting types, and Machop is one of the most basic fighting types, but it's still really good. But still though, there are so many other Pokemon you could choose from. You don't have to always give Machops. Like, look at Bruno. He has Machamp. Well, speaking of Machamp, I forgot this guy had a Machamp. Goodness. But like, you know, Bruno has a Machamp. Generation 2 Well, again, Bruno with Machamp. And I guess you could say Chuck doesn't have one. He has Poliwrath and Primeape, but in the anime, he had a Machoke. Generation 3. Brawly. He had a Machop. Generation 4, Maylene. She has a Machoke. Generation 5, of course, didn't have any regular Pokemon in it at first. So there's that. But then Generation 6, Karina had a Machoke. And then I believe Hala and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, I believe, had a Machop. I think he had a Machop somewhere down the line. But thankfully though, that would be it for this Machamp. But yeah, like, there are plenty of other fighting types they can probably give these people. I can kind of see for Generation 6 because they only introduced 72 new Pokemon. But still, like, I'm tired of fighting Machamps and Machops and Machokes. There we go. No good. Well, you should have an amulet coin then, my good sir. If there's no quick way of getting rich. Raul. With his Mankey. You know, speaking of Mankey and Primeape too, you know what Pokemon they need to bring back for Ash? Like, seriously? You probably already know where I'm going with this. His Primeape. I think Pokemon Journeys is the perfect time to bring back Primeape. Eventually, I still feel like he's gonna start rotating older Pokemon on his team. Maybe after the B match, because he'll probably use Surfetch, Pikachu, and Mega Lucario. But I really think that... Oh, speaking of Primeape, I really want Ash to bring back his Primeape. He didn't really have many battles with it besides the P1 Grand Prix. He caught it, and then he used it. He was gonna use it against Erica, but because it was still so unruly to him, I didn't really listen to him yet. Which I guess you can say Primeape is the OG disobedient Pokemon for Ash, not Charizard. But he only battled in the P1 Grand Prix, where it beat Machop, I'm trying to think what else they beat. They only really showed the first and last match, right? Well, I think he beat a Machamp too, when they were doing the montage of the battles. I think you started using Fury Shots on a Machamp and it won. And now we have a Muck. Definitely gonna put this in the sleep, leech seed it, and switch out for maybe Dodrio. Muck is kind of like the opposite of Coughing. Muck has really good, Wheezing, has really good physical defense. Muck has really good special defense. So like, physical ground moves will be really good. Or in later games, oh jeez. Pokemon only going to sleep for like one turn. We can't poison it, of course, and usually it's not going to do much. So like I said, I'll just go ahead and switch out. Oh, wrong thing. My bad. Alright, we'll go to Dodrio. And I wonder if a Hyper Beam will be enough. Oh, minimize. At least we have residual damage going on right now. Let's just try it. Hyper Beam. See what happens there. There we go. That 150 base power. Stab makes it 225. And there we go. Biker Billy. And yeah, there's two sides to Victory Road. And you just have to go all the way down here pretty much. If I see anything interesting, I'll show you guys, but I think I'm going to go ahead and cut out the rest of this. Alright, so first of all, I saw another Machamp, which is crazy. I don't remember that at all. Of course, it's been a while since I played this game. But also, this guy I find hilarious. I should have included his little intro saying, he talks about how I leveled up my Pokemon, but it won't evolve. Why? And look what he has. He has a level 33 Machoke. And he thinks 5 levels is going to make it evolve into a Machamp. Because doesn't Machamp evolve like 28? So like, yeah, I find this guy hilarious how he doesn't know he has to trade his Machoke to evolve it. And there's no guard. Oh, really? Okay. I'm cutting this out. Alright, we are done recycling road now. And we can move on right through here to the next town. And actually, let's go up here real quick. I think up here might be what I was thinking about earlier. Yeah, that's a pretty interesting trade right here. Now, at this time, I really don't think you can get a Slowbro. But eventually, if you have a Slowbro, you can trade it for his Lickitung. I'm not sure where you can find Lickitung, so maybe for Dex completion, this is a good trade. But if you're using a Slowbro on your team, I don't recommend this trade, because Slowbro is much better than Lickitung. Slowbro has 2 really good typings, it has good utility, it's got good defensive stats, it can, I think, use like Calm Mind and everything, whereas Lickitung, it can't evolve yet. It's just a Lickitung. It's not good. I think it reached 45 speed, which, yeah, it wasn't as fast as Slowbro, but Slowbro can just do much more in battle than Lickitung. Now, if that was Lickitung for Slowbro, that would be good. But definitely don't recommend it. And Route 18, we got 3 trainers down here that I will just take them on off screen, but we are now in Fuchsia City. And yes, as you see, there is a gym here, but we're not going to take that gym on quite yet. We're going to go and heal up our Pokemon. And I guess I'll tell you what we're going to do next, actually. We are going to get, I believe, some of the last HMs in the game. And that's how we're going to finish off the episode. We'll get on out of here real quick. We did heal up our team. If you walk into here, there's this guy here. And yeah, he basically says yes, or you have to say yes or no. I'm just going to tell him yes, because that's always hilarious. And yeah, he is now, I think he's calling me a hoe. So, we're going to leave him to that. Item right there behind a boulder. You can't touch that one yet. But basically, he is an old man and you can't understand him. So, what we need to do is go up here. I know I have cut. I just realized that. I do have cut on my team. We'll cut down this. Subscribe, use cut. And we'll go over here. This is the Safari Zone. A good spot for actually catching some Pokemon. And to get some good items. I'll probably go in here off screen to try and clean up the rest of the stuff. Where they use a different ball called a Safari Ball. In the Safari Zone, the gimmick is you actually can't battle them. It's just you can throw bait, you can throw other stuff like that. Yeah. There's little rest houses and whatnot. But you have to get to the end in 600 steps or less to get the grand prize. I'm going to see if I can maybe just get through here without any wild Pokemon. Maybe I'll even show you. There we go. Okay. So I'll show you guys what it means. Ooh, Parasect. Not a bad Pokemon. Yeah, it tells you how many Safari Balls there are, and you can throw a ball, you can throw bait, you can throw a rock. A bait will actually let it stay longer, and I think the chance of catching it goes down slightly. Whereas a rock will actually almost be like damaging it, but not really. But it'll make it easier to catch, but it'll also make it more likely to flee. So as you see, we'll throw a rock right now. That should be super effective. And yeah, he's just gonna flee. So yeah, that would have been a failed attempt. Now, I don't know a path to get all the items in one try. So, oh, TM11, sunny day. And I might actually do this in 2 takes. Because I just saw this item up here and I don't want to skip an item just because. A leaf stone. So if you have an execute you want to evolve, or I think a gloom, then there you go. Isn't there an item over here? Yes, there is. Find a max potion. That is better than a hyper potion, but not as good as a full restore. Have another item right over here. And well, speaking of it, that's the full restore. One of the best healing items in the game will heal status and all of your hit points. I don't think there's anything up there. Yeah. Alright, Safari Zone again. You know what's bad though? I haven't gone through here in such a long time. I really hope I don't just mess this up. There's an item up there, I think. I'm not gonna go get it. Actually, not running into a lot of Pokemon. Here's a Nidoran, but you can actually get pretty good leveled Nidorans in here. Nidoran, Nidorino, Nidorina. Let's show you guys bait. Throw some bait. And it's basically eating. And that will be pretty good for catching it. So yeah. An item up here. TM47 Steel Wing. Unfortunately, I don't think the Drio can learn Steel Wing, despite being able to learn Fly. And yeah, you can actually find Rhyhorn in here too, which is actually a pretty good Pokemon in my opinion. I am a fan of Rhyperior. You get the protein right up here. That's good for raising attack power, or you can sell it for I believe 4,900 Poké-Dollars. We're gonna go right down here. And yeah, so that is the path. I'm glad I can remember that. Right here, gold teeth. This is very essential. Remember that old man we talked to? Yeah, we're gonna give it to him. And if memory serves, this is just a TM for double team, right? Yeah. Probably won't use that just because it's kind of cheap, as people have said before. But we will go in here now. Ah, finally! You're the first person to reach the secret house. Although I made a campaign for our grand opening, I was getting worried that no one would win our campaign prize. Congratulations, you have won! And we get HM03. Can you picture if we were not the first person to complete it though? Picture that. This is so unbelievable. In my opinion, I don't really like this about getting surfed this way. Because yes, this is the HM for Surf, one of the most reliable, powerful water moves in the game. 100 accuracy, 95 power. But we were the first person to get here, so we won HM03 Surf. But, yeah, I know, he's telling us what it is now. But basically, if we were not the first person, we technically probably wouldn't be able to complete our adventure, because there's a gym across the sea. So yeah. We actually got them in good time too. 166 steps. So I'm going to run out the rest of these steps and I will see you guys back on the outside. Alright, so I'm kind of just catching Pokemon to try and maybe get some of those rewards. Kind of off screen. And just trying to run down my steps. And look what I found. A Chansey. This is one of the rarest Pokemon you can actually get here in the Safari Zone. And it's also one of the trickiest Pokemon. I might have Let's Play luck right now and catch it. Or I might just completely fail after one ball. So we are going to see if I can catch this thing. First ball, let's do it. Not even close. It is watching carefully, so now I guess we'll go ahead and make this into a little bit of a montage after this ball. Let's see what happens. Nope. And never mind, yeah. We're down to 29 steps, so yeah, it basically fled. If I get another Pokemon here, maybe one we didn't catch. Execute, okay, nope. I don't know how many steps I have left, but literally like 2 encounters later, another Chansey. This is crazy. I don't think I've ever run into like 2 Chanseys within like 50 steps. Maybe. No, come on. I would try Pokemon Challenges thing here. Maybe that'll work. Oh, one won't let me say one. And this one fled too. Well, that's a bummer. How many steps I got left? 17. This might be our last encounter. It's an execute. I might show you guys how you don't need me to show you guys how to capture Pokemon, right? One more encounter? I don't know how many steps I have. It's a Rhyhorn. How many steps do I have? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Just the first set. I did capture a couple of Pokemon. Nothing really to be used on the team. Just because I need to start catching Pokemon so I can show you guys those rewards you get from the Professor Oak's aids. We will come down here though. I don't know why they cut trees up. Like, it's just such an inconvenience. Even the Pokemon Center is located in a bit of an inconvenient spot, in my opinion. I mean, you could just put the Pokemon Center right here, but you didn't. I don't even know why I did that. I didn't need to go heal. But we can go over here though. Gave the gold teeth to the warden. The warden popped in his teeth. Thank you, son. You're a real lifesaver. No one can understand a word that I said. Not a one. That sounds like me with how I talk sometimes. I was too ashamed to show my face around the office. Then we get 7 for your trouble. And we get HMO4. Which is, he didn't even tell us what it is. It is strength. I don't know who can learn strength, but I guess while we are here, let me get into my TM case here. And we'll get Surf. We'll teach this to Vaporeon. I guess in place of Growl. I mean, I want to keep Water Pulse, so I can have 2 water moves. I'm going to keep Bite and keep Quick Attack just in case, so I'll just get a Growl. We're 4 badges in. Growl's not going to be a huge thing. This isn't like a Nuzlocke or anything. But speaking of which, I do plan to bring Nuzlocke to the channel eventually. Maybe after this project, maybe after the next one, don't know yet. But I definitely plan on doing a Nuzlocke. And strength, well, I guess we'll teach Raichu strength. It's slightly less power. Actually, wait a minute, Mega Punch is 80. Okay, it's the same power as Mega Punch. I thought Mega Punch was 85 power, but it's 85 accuracy. So yeah, it's the same power as Mega Punch, but more accurate. So we'll go ahead and give you strength. And we can see what is behind this boulder. But it might not be just a boulder, it's a rock. If you get that reference, please hit the like button down below. Use strength right now. And what's behind here? A rare candy. Which, if you ask me, is pretty good. So with that, this has been kind of a rough episode commentary-wise, so I'm sorry about that. But with that though, we will call this an episode. On the next episode, we'll probably go ahead and go back to Lavender and go down and explore that route. That might actually take an episode or 2. Because it's definitely a bit of a lengthy route. So with that being said, I will see you guys on the next one. Goodbye everybody.